Hey guys, it's vf.miniatures Battle Reports, and today we're playing the 2000 points 10th edition game of Tau Empire versus Adeptus Custodes. Here's what I have for my 2000 points. In HQs, I have one Shield Captain and one Blade Champion who has the Ceaseless Hunter enhancement, which will give me an ability to him and his squad, whoever he joins, probably going to be the Custodian Guard. Is going to give them an ability to fall back and charge and shoot, and also once per game when something ends a move within 9 of my unit, I can make a normal move of up to 6 inches, which is awesome. And Blade Champion obviously gives reroll charges and advances, and also once per game advance and charge to his squad, and also 0 CP heroic intervention strategy. The Shield Captain gives free command points and also double dipping into katas, so probably he's gonna join them. The Custodian Guard, it's a 10-man squad with 6 shields and 3 spears and 1 vexillus with just a Misericordia, even though he actually has a spear, but they decided that we can no longer have both the vexil and the spear, which I don't know why, because it was an option in the box, I think. The Blade Champion is going to join them. The Captain is going to join the Wardens, which I have a full 6-man squad over there, and 5 of them have spears, 1 guy has an axe, and Vexils over there as well. We also have a 5-man Alaris squad with spear, Misericordia, and Vexils, spear, another spear, and another 2 smaller squads of Alaris Terminators with axes, both 2 Contemptor Dreadnoughts with Multi-Meltus and Stormbolters, and the smallest possible unit of Sisters to control the home objective. That's my 2000 points of Custodes.
We have 2,000 points of Tau, led by an Ethereal with 2 shield drones and a commander in a Coldstar battlesuit. He has a high output burst cannon, 2 plasma rifles, a shield generator, and then the exemplar of the Kion enhancement. Then we have 3 battle line units, 1 breacher team, 2 strike teams. Each have a marker drone and a shield and the guardian drone for a -1 to wound. Then 3 vehicle slots, 3 broadside battle suits with the heavy whale rifle and plasma rifles, crisis battle suits,
6-man squad?
6-man squad, all with 3 plasmas and 1 shield generator. Yes.
Shield generator. So that's 4 up invulnerable save, right?
Yep, 4 up invulnerable save, and each one has 2 shield drones to give them additional 2 wounds.
We have no no drones on the board just because they will fill up the entire...
Yeah, half the thing will be drones. And then we have a Storm Surge with the Pulse Driver Cannon and twin plasma.
Whatever, the guns.
Yeah, the guns. And then finally we have 2 dedicated transports, the Devilfish with the 2 secret missiles and twin smart missile systems.
Okay, awesome, awesome list. We are playing Priority Targets primary mission, where we score points for controlling objectives. This is probably the simplest one you can imagine. And our mission rule is Targets of Opportunity, where we're going to be drawing 3 secondary mission cards instead of 2. We have 5 objectives on the board, 1 in each corner and 1 in the very center of the board.
In the desolate expanse of Sector 9 Theta, subquadrant Aurelia 4, a secret as ancient as the Imperium itself lay buried. Within this dusty industrial sector, hidden vaults contained relics that could shatter reality itself. Relics that the Shadowkeepers of the Adeptus Custodes were sworn to protect. Shield Captain Artelios, alongside Blade Champion Seraphian, guarded this secret with unwavering resolve. Their golden armor stood stark against this rusted, decaying factories and machinery that obscured the vaults. Every move they made was a carefully guarded dance, a secret hymn sung to protect the Imperium from the nightmares locked below. But whispers travel, and they had reached the ears of Ethereal Aun Varai and Coldstar Commander Shaz Oikai of the Tau Empire. To them, these relics represented not a dark and perilous threat, but a hope for new technology to aid their burgeoning empire. The greater good, they believed, was worth the risk. As Artelios and Seraphian prepared to defend the sacred vaults with their lives, they stayed across the battle lines at the Tau leaders, seeing in them not just invaders, but existential threats. Here in the smog-choked industrial wasteland, two visions of the galaxy's future were set to clash in a storm of fury and light.
So this is how we deploy. I have my chunk, the 10-man squad of Custodian Guard and the 6-man squad of Wardens, plus their respective characters. Captain for the Wardens and Blade Champion for the Custodian Guard. In their respective squads, they are hiding behind this big chunky thing. The Tau scary guns are looking menacingly at us. And the only thing that is pretty much in the open are the dreadnoughts, just because I didn't have any space for them over here. And I didn't want to put them behind the wall because they have only 6-inch move, and I'm not sure they're going to be useful if they're going to be just walking the entire game. Plus their guns are only 18 inches, so it's not like I have a better choice, I think, in this layout of terrain. I'm not 100% sure that we have like a full GT layout here, because maybe we should have had one more ruin over there and over here. But I think GT layout is crazy, especially for like shooting only armies like Tau. A bit too much terrain maybe even, but we'll see how this game goes. So that's for my deployment. And for Matt's?
My deployment, we put the broadsides to hopefully take out the dreadnoughts.
You know their thing is the dreadnoughts.
Oh, they come back.
Yeah, they come back in a 2+.
Yes.
So you have to kill them twice.
2 times. Well, we'll give it a shot. And then we have our crisis suits squad right in the middle to either go left or right to take on the Wardens and Custodians.
Kill everyone.
So basically, have line of sight on a couple of units, and then stay away from their charges.
And your Coldstar gives +2 movement to your battle suits, so they are faster now.
Yes, and advance.
And so advance?
Assault, so they can advance.
They can advance and shoot, okay.
And they automatically advance 6.
Oh, is
the crisis suit?
Thing? Is there a special?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. That's very fast. Like what, 18 inches?
Yes, 18 inches.
Their base 10 +2 for the captain and +6. Awesome, cool. Interesting, you're so fast. And let's see who goes first. Good luck. 3, 4. 4 beats a 3, so Custodians will have a first go here. Thankfully, Custodians don't have much in terms of shooting, so you should not lose much stuff in your first turn. And we'll see where everything ends up. Forgot to say that my Alarvers are all in reserve, so 2 units of 2 guys and 1 big 5-man squad. So that's where everything moved. I have rolled some hot advances on the Custodian Guard and the Wardens, both were 6s. The Custodian Guard first rolled a 3, and then I re-rolled it because of the Blade Champion. So they are now relatively close to the Devilfish, like I think within 8 of them, of the Devilfish, maybe within 9. I will remeasure it. In any case, Matt now wants to declare Overwatch.
We're going to Overwatch the Storm Surge into the 10-man squad of Custodians.
We're gonna have to endure some withering firepower.
So we'll go with the Pulse Driver Cannon.
Okay.
D6 +3 +2 blast.
+2
shots.
D6 +6 +6.
So 10.
Okay, 10 shots.
Shots.
Hopefully you're gonna miss them all. We have dice right here. And I've also forgot that there was a circle here instead of a hard edge. So I moved the Custodians back because Matt has pointed it out for me, thankfully. I first moved them back and only then advanced forward. So the movement there is accurate-ish, should be.
Alright.
So that's 10 shots.
10 shots hitting on 6s.
6s?
Oh, no 6s.
It's a shame, but you have some more guns.
We have some more
Do you have
guns.
any rerolls on him or anything like that?
I do not believe so.
Okay. He had stabilizing anchors in last edition.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he has now.
This, he has 6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2 air bursting fragmentation projectors.
So 7.
Are they blast as well?
Yes.
Okay, so D6 plus 2 plus 2.
Oh, no, D6.
D6 plus 2 for the
Yeah.
blast, okay.
So that was 5, 6, 7. So hitting on 6s,
One hit.
1 hit. Wounding on your T5.
T6.
T6? Oh, 6s.
Is it
But
Sync 3?
it's...
Twin linked?
Yeah, twin linked.
Okay, reroll.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
46 shots with plus 2 rocket system.
Yes.
Ooh, not
Okay,
bad.
6,
12,
12,
17,
21, plus 2,
Mm-hmm.
23. So I'll roll additional 3 after this 20. Okay. 2. Oh,
Good.
good. Then additional 3.
No more hits. Okay.
So hitting, wounding on 5s.
I see 2.
2.
AP?
0.
0. Okay, 2's fine.
Fine.
Okay.
Then
Smart missile systems, I assume, right?
that was replaced with the twin airburst.
No, he also
has it. Got it.
Also has 2 twin smart missiles. Oh, I think it's like twin smart missile. That's
Yeah.
all of his smart missiles. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
I'm gonna
2
check
hits.
2 hits. Okay.
Wounding on 5s.
And reroll for twin link.
Rolling.
Okay, so 1
1,
AP.
0.
Fine. And I will check if he has another smart missile and his destroyer missile. Yeah, the Storm Surge has 2 more shots of the smart missile systems
Miss.
and 1 more destroyer missile shot. Okay. So not really effective this time, but that's because you didn't roll well on the main gun.
Yeah.
Because that was the biggest threat there, and you should have rolled like 2 6s and wounded with both, and maybe like killed 1 or 2 guys. But alas, not gonna pretend that I'm not that I'm sad because of that. Filthy Xenos should always suffer. The Dreadnoughts have moved onto the objective, so they will hopefully be able to 2 of them withstand some of the firepower and at least keep that objective under my control. I didn't have a better solution for that center objective because I didn't want to send my big squad over this ruin. That would have been a bit more distance, I think. In any case, that is my movement phase will go into the shooting. I have some guns. So these 2 dreadnoughts can't see an iron range of that devilfish, so I'm gonna put the first melter into him, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s. I assume you are toughness at least 10, so not 9 probably. Definitely not wounds with 1 or 2. And the Stonebolter, 1 hit. No wounds. The second guy will repeat the same thing, so 2 hits with multi-melter, and probably no wounds unless you're T9, which I don't think you are.
Devilfish is T9.
T9, okay, so 1 hit and it's AP4, so probably straight through.
Yep, straight through.
D6, 3 wounds. And my 2 shots with the combi thing, 1 hit, no wounds. Okay, so that was the impressive firepower of 2 dreadnoughts. Now we will shoot the big squad over here into this thing. So only 2 shields in the back are not in range, so we will shoot 8 guys. So 16 shots over here, 2s to hit, misses, 7 misses, and wounding on 6s with reroll on the 1s because we are Custodian Guard. They are unfortunately not on the objective. I don't think, no, they are not. So only 2 wounds at AP1 and damage 2.
So 4s.
Good luck. Good shooting. I did not spend the double shoot thing on this round because I don't think it's worth it into the Devilfish. And the 5-man squad, the 6-man squad of Wardens will do the same thing over there. So just because they have no other targets. So they're 14 shots with the captain. And 6 is 2 wounds. 2 wounds again. AP1. Oh, 4 damage. Okay.
Okay. 6 left.
Okay. And that is pretty much all of my firepower. So we pre-measured, it's an 8-inch charge. They're just a tiny bit out of 9, unfortunately, so I need to roll an 8, but I have a reroll inbuilt for my Blade Champion. So we'll see if we're able to engage the Devilfish. Who's on the side?
The strike team.
Strike team, okay. So maybe we can crack open this tin can with the juicy contents. Yes, it's a 10. Okay, so we are gonna move them in and we'll see you soon. So here is the golden blob. It moved across the table and is now engaging the Devilfish. I'm gonna rotate them to face their enemy, like that. So we're gonna strike it now with all of our Custodians' might, and probably gonna destroy it, hopefully. So I'm gonna put my 30 attacks from the sorting board guys into the Devilfish. I'm gonna activate the lethal hits kata, so the 6s will automatically wound. We have 1 automatic wound and, well, no misses. That's nice. Hitting on 2s is nice. Next, wounding on 5s. Okay. Not bad. And 10 more attacks from them. So hitting on 2s, that's a wound. And get rid of 1s. And 5s. And 2 more wounds. Okay, so it's 5, 5, and 12 wounds for the Devilfish, and then we have 3 spears and Misericordia guy, the Vexels.
6. AP minus 2, so
AP
5.
minus 2 5s. So
It is
enough.
a dead
Dead
Devilfish.
Okay.
See, does it blow up?
Yep. Nope.
No.
No blow-ups, and then we will have to roll for the guys inside.
Okay. There are 10 folks. 5.
First, I guess you first disembark,
And then I do.
and then you know how many guys you have dead. If it's the same as in 9th edition, that's how it should be. So the transport was destroyed, the guys disembarked, now we'll see how many of them actually die. How many ones Matt rolls.
Okay.
He
Well,
rolls 2 ones. That's perfect because he actually has 1 guy over here who would be in range of my consolidation, but now, fortunately, he can go back to the tower world.
For the greater good.
For the greater good, yeah, he is.
He died for the greater good.
Yeah, so now I cannot consolidate and they will stay over there stationary, and we will have to wait until Matt's next turn and see how many of these guys can survive. In terms of scoring, my 3 tactical objectives were area denial, so I successfully will perform it because there is nothing in the center. At the end of my turn, engage on all fronts impossible because I just... because of this thing, actually, I probably cannot get close enough to that quarter to get that. We'll check now. And behind enemy lines, definitely impossible, so I'm gonna discard it and get a command point. Yeah, we just measured. These guys are just barely inside that quarter, 3 inches past the line, so they will qualify for that quarter. The girls over here are gonna qualify for my home quarter, and the wardens will definitely hold this quarter for me. So this card is gonna be a success, as well as the area denial. Here we are at the end of Matt's movement phase. He's drawn some awful cards, the tempting target, and which I nominated the target that is now currently being protected by the best bodyguards in the galaxy, the wardens. The area denial, which is also impossible to do because my dreadnoughts are coming back on 2+. So even if Matt kills them all, then they're most likely to come back. So not really possible in this turn, I think. And the capture enemy outpost, obviously impossible as well. So he has his hands are not tied this turn with missions, which is nice, but not good in terms of points, probably. In terms of movement, everything here shuffled like away from the big blob of death, right?
Yep.
Any other comments on your side?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, just moved everything out. We're still within 24 of the Custodians, but we'll see if they move away.
They are gonna use their once per game ability to do a normal move after the stuff within 9 of the moves. So these guys have built a line to prevent me from moving forward, but we're gonna be cunning and we're gonna move this way 6 inches to like get us into a better position. So we'll see where they end up. So they have moved like that in order to get closer to the big juicy Storm Surge thing and also get as far away as possible from the main gun line. I'm not sure if I was able to like get out of range of something, but maybe. We'll double check that in the shooting phase. And that's pretty much it, right? So you are ready to continue? Okay, good. You have 1 CP and I have 3 command points now. So in the shooting phase, first the 5 warriors over there are observing for the Storm Surge, so he is guided into my Custodian Guard, and I've spent 2 CP on Genetic Alchemy to get myself -1 damage. So what are you starting with first, sir?
So it'll be the Pulse Driver Cannon.
Pulse Driver Cannon, good luck.
D6 plus 3.
Oh, big 6.
6.
9, right?
11.
11 with +2.
With blast, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Blasted blast.
10, 11. So we're hitting on 2s because of heavy and the guide.
Tau hitting on 2s, that's incredible.
Nice. Hit all of them, which is nice. So T6, so wounding.
Can you get +2?
It is +1 to the ballistic skill.
Okay, and
then
+1 to the hit.
Yeah.
And your basic 4 up, so you go to 3 up and then 2 up.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
So then wounding on 2s. Okay, so 10.
Is it like devastating or anything?
No devastating.
Okay. Perfect anti-Custodes gun.
Yes. Yeah, so 10 saves it.
Okay.
AP -3.
AP -3. Okay, so it doesn't matter if I have cover or not, because then it's just gonna be 4 up anyways. So how many? 10?
10.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll them. I'm gonna put them all into my shields first. So let's see how well I can roll force. Not bad. It's better than it should be on average. So 3 failed, and they are 3 damage each, so they go down to 2 damage. So that's 1 shield, and 1 more suffers 2 wounds. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this guy in the back. Sticks out like a sore thumb, even though he's very pretty. Next.
The cluster rocket system.
D6 each. +2, right? So
Yes.
15 +2, 17 shots.
17.
Hitting on 2s with 17 shots. Some 1s.
Okay. You will be wounding on 5s.
So,
2, 3, 4,
5, 6.
5, 6.
6 wounds, 6 2 pluses. 1 wound suffered. Okay, so 1 guy on 1 wound left, 1 shield on 1 wound left.
Oh, do they have 4 each?
4. The shields have 4, the
Okay.
spears have 3.
Let's do rockets. Then we'll do the twin airburst fragmentation projector.
Okay, so it's how many shots?
D6.
So 3 shots +2 for the blast.
So 5. Hitting on 2s.
Okay,
Wounding on 6s.
no wounds. Okay.
Then the smart missiles. So 2 of them this time. All hit. And twin linked.
No wounds. Or 5s do wound?
5's a wound, yes.
So 3 wounds. No ones.
No ones.
I assume it's no AP, right?
No AP.
Okay. No AP. Destroyer missile.
Destroyer missile.
1 shot. Hits. 6 does do anything? Alright.
No, not on this turn.
Okay.
Then 2s. Wounds.
Okay, 4 up. Yep, saves on a 5.
Okay. Then we will shoot with the spotting unit. Yep.
Yeah, they can just shoot normally, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So rapid fire. 1, 2.
Definitely rapid fire. The point blank range. I think you even have like a stratagem that's called point blank. Right, so
Yeah,
maybe-
point blank ambush after the 3rd turn. It's after the second turn.
Okay.
All right, so we're doing 16 shots. These will be hitting on 4s.
And wounding on 5s.
5s, yep.
Not bad.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
6.
5. Yeah.
Don't underestimate the good old pulsar. So no wounds. Oh, good. Do you have any grenades in there or something? They have shield drones, right, in the squad? Do you have any shield drones?
No shield drones.
Okay. Only the breachers have some drones, right?
So they have drones. They have a marker drone and then a guardian drone.
Okay. So you would have ignored the cover, I assume, right? Because of the marker light
Yes.
drone? Okay,
Yeah.
but they did not use any cover anyway.
Correct.
So now the Pathfinders over there are observing for the Crisis team. Because of my maneuver, only 3 suits, right? 3
Yeah,
suits
3
can target the Custodian Guard. Unfortunately for the big unit, but that's at least 50%. So now they're going to be hitting on 2s, 3s?
3s.
3s?
Yes. So the commander hit on 2s, and then everyone else hit on 3s.
Okay, sure. And Commander is the guy with the red helmet.
Red helmet.
So yeah, only just 3 guys are going to be able to target. The commander is a bit too far away to shoot his plasma and heavy, high output burst. So that's the plasmas. Hit it on 3s.
3s. Okay.
Wounded on 3s.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 wounds. AP 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you are observing with Pathfinders, so I assume I don't have cover.
No.
Okay, that's a shame. Okay, so 2 passed, 1 failed. I'm gonna think on the command point reroll because I don't think you have so many options to shoot me. Maybe, yeah, you have broadside still. So yeah, I decided not to do it. So I'm gonna kill this. Oh, let's kill this dude with a nice pose. The sword sticking this way. Okay, so do you have any other guns from that squad?
From that squad, no.
Okay, the broadsides.
The broadside, so we'll do the second observer unit into here. And so we'll do the heavy whale guns.
So everyone, all the broadsides into them?
Yes.
Okay, it makes sense. 6 shots?
6 shots hitting on...
They moved, right? So
They did not move.
Oh, did not. Okay, so if they're heavy, then you'll be hitting on 2s, I assume.
Yep, hitting on 2s. 3 shots each.
Okay, 3 shots? 2 shots?
Or 2 shots each for and then 3.
Yeah. 3 soon? 2
soon.
Oh, cool. Oh, 1/6, which is devastating. That's
devastating. Yeah, so 3.
3 wounds. Okay, so 2 passed, 1 failed, which is D6 plus 1.
So just not a...
Not a 1. Okay, so 1 guy is dead, and then D6 plus 1 mortal wounds. 3 wounds, but I have a 4-up shrug against them, which I passed 2. So 1 guy dies and 1 guy suffers a wound. So 1 shield over here, and 1 shield will suffer a wound. So 3 shots of twin-link plasmas from the broadsides, 2 hits. And
wounding on 3s.
3s, reroll on the 2. Okay, no devastating on that?
No.
Oh, both passed. 4-up, invulnerable save, works wonders.
Shot, then the Pathfinders will shoot.
Pathfinders, okay. What do they have?
They have...
They do have like special weapons, I think, right?
They do, yeah. They have a heavy whale
Rifle? Let's check. Pathfinders are gonna shoot their rail rifles on 4s.
On 1 hit.
On 1 hit.
Then...
3s.
3s?
Yeah, good. Which is... What's the damage on it?
3.
Okay, so it's back to 2. So 1 guy suffered a wound, so now he's on 1 wound left. So now that squad is putting all of their pulse rifles into my Custodians. I have 1 guy over here who's on 1 wound remaining. And let's see if they can blink off that remaining wound. That's 20 shots, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s. So lots of 3s.
There's no one to spot for them, right?
No, and they are... Yeah, no one to spot. Actually, the devilfish can spot.
Devilfish?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alright, cool.
That makes this roll much better because you have a lot of 3s here. That guiding and spotting system, I think, is a bit too overcomplicated.
Yeah. I like it better than the marker lights.
Yes, definitely. But
Yeah.
it's a step in the right direction, but I don't think we're still quite there yet.
Then 5s.
Not bad. So 4 wounds.
4. Yep.
There's a very good chance. Can you please pass me 4 dice? Thank you. There is a good chance that Custodian will drop in this roll, but alas, it was actually all 6s and 5s, so that would be saving against the crazy AP4 damage. Okay, so anything else? Maybe Ethereal has a gun. Can he throw his stave?
There's a support weapon system.
Support. The small smart missile thing. Okay.
So
Maybe it will be the doom of my remaining Custodian.
4s.
4s. Why 4s? Not 3s?
Because it hits on 5s.
Weird. Okay. And
Twin linked?
No.
Okay.
Is that it?
That is it.
Okay. Is the devilfish in range?
He has
not.
a smart.
Smart missiles. Yeah.
Yeah, smart
So they should be like
Or seeker missile.
seeker missile. Okay, let's shoot that, and we'll check about the other
hits.
guns he has.
And then wounding on 2s.
Okay. Yep, 6. And let's check his other guns. And the 4 shots of the smart missile system, hitting on 4s probably.
Yep.
And wounding on 5s, rerolling. Twin linked. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a shame they don't have AP1 at least.
Yeah.
It's strange. They
used to.
Did they? I'm not sure actually. I think they were AP0 always.
Oh, okay.
Definitely in 8th edition. I'm not sure about 9th. Okay, so that was the shooting phase. Are you planning any charges?
I'm not planning it.
Okay, so I expected as much. I'm gonna use my 0 CP heroic intervention over here for my blade champion, and I'm gonna heroically intervene into you, and we'll show where everything. So my mistake, I totally forgot that you have to do that only when your opponent ends a charge move. So if Matt is not charging, I cannot do that here. Unfortunately, that's the difference between the stratagem we have now in 10th and the heroic intervention mechanic that was available to us in 9th. So we're gonna stand still over here and not move anywhere, and we're gonna move into my turn. Matt has not scored any secondary cards, and you're gonna discard the tempting target probably, right?
Put a capture enemy outpost.
Capture enemy outpost. Okay, yeah, because there is still a chance potentially that you're gonna do this one, but probably not my home objective. Okay, and we'll move into my turn. So this is the end of my movement phase. These guys have regained 1 Custodian thanks to Vigil Unending Stratagem. So 1 command point, I've revived 1 shield and put him in front of the squad. So we're now well and truly inside of the lines of Tau. The Alaris have deployed over here in the standard, ready to engage the chunk of Tau in the center of the deployment zone, and the 2-man Alaris squad over there threatening the flank. The other 2-man squad has teleported over here to take control of that objective, and the Wardens have advanced forward, and the Sisters are in the same spot. Tau are now going to overwatch my big squad of Alars, so all these shots of plasma are going to slam into my wonderful invulnerable saves. We'll see who goes out on top. So that's 20 shots of plasma.
18.
18?
And then I'll do the commander.
Okay. That's 20 dice?
18 dice.
Okay.
And then 2
18
here.
dice, okay.
Actually, we could do. Yeah, they're all the same.
Okay. And this is... Woo, that's a lot. So it's actually 10 hits. Because of sustained hits ability that is now active because of the Master of Kion, right?
Exemplar.
Exemplar of Kion enhancement on the commander, and it should work on the Overwatch. I don't see why it wouldn't.
So then wounding you on, is it 4s since you have -1?
It's no, they don't have -1. It's just 3s.
3s. Okay.
The Wardens have -1. 2 wound. Okay, not bad. It's actually scary.
7.
7, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 7. Wait. 7 4-up invulnerable saves. Wow.
Nice.
Okay. The VF miniature dice, they bossed it. They completely, like, from golden light they come. And they came from golden light, and the golden light was so shiny and vibrant that the Tau didn't see where they were shooting. And they actually put a very big hole in the ground in front of the LRs. Okay, any more shots? You have high output burst cannon.
Burst cannon.
Wow, that was massive.
3.
4
6s.
Yes.
2. Then
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 0 AP.
2s. Okay. Flowers. Flowers are great. Okay, so is that?
That is it.
That is it. Okay, so we will continue with the turn, and I'm going to show you my cards. In the good tradition, we have drawn some good cards here. So capture enemy outpost is possible because the enemy objective over there is endangered by my big squad. The defense stronghold will be possible probably for me at the end of Matt's turn, and secure no man's land is definitely possible because I'm already on top of 2 objectives and it's unlikely to change at the end of my turn. So good cards for me, and we will see in the shooting phase. So we'll first put the spears of the wardens into that unit of fire warriors. So we will have 2 shots each. That's 7-man squad. So let's grab enough dice to do that. So it's 5, 9. Let's roll 9, and I'll re-roll these 3 ones. So that's 12. Okay, and I'm gonna need some more. So 2 more shots. Okay, so that's all hits and wounding on 3s because I'm strength 4. So you owe me 8 wounds.
Okay.
8 saves, AP1.
5s.
So 5s to save.
Nope. I'll go
None of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
All
okay.
dead.
Is that only 8 in the squad?
Yeah. 2
Why?
died from
Previous shooter?
disembark.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So the wardens did the job flawlessly. Now this big squad is gonna put all of their shots into the fire warrior squad on that objective. So it's gonna be, and I'm gonna use my once per game fire twice ability on them, which probably is an overkill, but considering they have 5-up shrug on that squad because of Ethereal, maybe it's worth it. So that squad is gonna put almost all of the shooting into the fire warriors, but the spears are going to go into the broadsides because I think it's an overkill to put all of the firepower, considering I can also fire twice. And I'm going to do them in batches, in 2 batches, just in case I kill all of them in the first batch, then I can fire twice into something else. That's 6 shots into the broadsides from the spears, hitting on 2s, and wounding on 5s. Right? Your T6. T6, okay, so 5s with full rerolls because of me being on the objective. So 4 wounds, and here I have 4 dice. I'm gonna hold the camera for you. AP1.
Okay.
So 1 goes through damage, 2.
2.
Okay, so 1 shield, I guess, shield drone.
Well, it's both the shield drones.
Yeah. So hitting on not once, and wounding on 3s with full rerolls. Okay, so that's 5, 10 wounds at AP1 into the fire warriors.
5s.
5s. That's cocked. Okay, so 8 went through, and they're each damaged 2. So you just roll them all at once, and then only those 5s reroll them again. And reroll those 4 5s, not bad. So you save 2, so 6 guys are dead. And now the 6 shots of the spears again, targeting the broadsides. Yeah, and 5s, no, reroll. Yeah, 1 wound.
6.
Good. And now 12 shots into the fire warriors, again trying to clear them off. And that's not this. That's the sentinel blades. Let's set spears. It's sentinel blades, and 11 wounds. No, 10. 10 wounds, yeah. 10 fives. So...
Not 10 fives. So...
8 went through.
Yeah.
So, and you have how many guys in the squad?
5.
And your 5+ shrug ability, I assume it says when this model is leading a unit,
yeah,
it has a 5+ shrug. Okay, so you now have to roll them, like roll 4. So you have 4 wounds through, so roll these as shrugs. So how many did you roll?
2.
Now re-roll them.
These ones.
Okay, so
3
one guy survived, 3 died.
Okay.
Now take this one and put him on the last remaining dude. So no, just one.
Just one?
Roll 1.
Save.
And roll it again because it's damage 2. He's dead. Okay, so now these 3 wounds remaining, or these 3, however you want, go onto the Ethereal. Does he have any shrugs?
Let's check.
Yeah, so because he doesn't have a shrug anymore, he will suffer 6 wounds and be kaput. So that's the end of the shooting in this corner. We're gonna go over into that part. Now, over here, the Alaris are gonna put everything they have into the Crisis team. So first we're gonna do the 5d6 shots with the ballistas grenade launchers. So it's gonna be 5d6 plus 1 each. So that plus 5. So that's 10, 17 plus 5 is 22, right? 17,
yes.
Okay, 22. Okay, so that's 22. 22 shots, hitting on 2s. Get rid of. You have no minus on to hit or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. And wounding on 5s with full rerolls because you are a vehicle and a character. So not awesome for now. Just 4. And maybe we'll get luckier. Not bad. 8 wounds, AP1.
8 wounds, AP1. Okay.
4 pluses.
1,
So
2, 3.
3 wounds suffered. Okay. And they will also put their 10 shots of spears into you. So hitting on 2s. It's cocked. And wounding on 5s. 4. Rerolling. So 6 wounds, AP1. You're 2 plus 6?
3 plus.
3 plus, okay. So 4s. 2s, 2, so 2 failed.
2 failed? Okay.
2 failed and 4 passed. Good roll. And that's 4 damage.
4.
Well, 2 each.
Oh, 2 each. Okay, then this guy is dead.
Okay. So he took like
4.
So he took 2 and then another 2 killed him, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that was the Alaris, the squad. Then the smaller 2-man squad are gonna put everything they have into them as well. So it's 4 shots of the spears. Do you have anyone wounded yet?
Any what?
Any wounded guys?
No.
Okay. So 4 shots, 4 hits. Almost full house. No. So 3 wounds at AP1. 4s. Oh, okay. So 6 damage.
Oh, another guy
6
died.
damage. Okay. And it's going to be 2d6 shots, and you are no longer over. Well, you were 6-man unit when I started, right?
Correct.
And blast, does it start with 6 or does it start?
5.
I think it starts with 7 now, bro. We'll check. Yeah, I mixed it with coherency. So yes, I get 5 shots with plus 1 each, so it's 7. Hitting on 2s and wounding on 5s. And re-rolling because you are in monster vehicle, something that we don't like. So 5 AP1.
4s.
So 2 wounds.
2.
Okay. On whichever guy you want.
So two wounds or 2?
No, it's 2 wounds in total.
Okay.
Yeah, damage 1. And no worries. It's multi-melt is from the contenders. So 1 hit. Wound. What is it? 4, right? Was it 4?
I think so.
Okay.
Either way. Oh yeah. Okay.
And AP4. So we 4 up.
4 plus.
No. D6. Do you want to reroll? Fine.
No.
6.
Poof.
And another 2 shots of the bolters. No wounds. And the second guy, Multi-Notice, 2 hits. 3s, 2 wound. 1 wound. Drop. Oh. D6. 4 wounds. They have 6 wounds each, right?
Yes.
Because of the drones. I'm glad that we decided not to put drones on the table, otherwise that would be so messy. I would not be able to tell where everything is. So that part is also done with shooting. Now we can finally proceed into the charge phase. The charges are going to go as follows. The big squad is obviously going to charge into the Storm Surge. The Alaris are going to try their luck into the squad of, what are they, Pathfinders?
Yes, Pathfinders.
Pathfinders, those Alaris are going to try to charge the Devilfish. And yeah, that's pretty much everything, because I don't think the Wardens are in range of anything. Neither are the Dreadnoughts. Yeah, so here they moved in normally, without any problems. Over here it's going to be a tough one, 9-inch, and over there as well, a 9-inch charge. So I'm going to start over here. Do you want to use -2?
Yeah, I'll use -2.
So it's 1 CD, right?
Yes.
So I need an 11. No, and I'm not going to reroll. Oh, sorry. And the second one over there is going to go into the Devilfish. Yep.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. We're going to move in and engage the Devilfish. And let's go into fight phase. So I'm not going to use any command points over here because I think they should be able to clear the Storm Surge by themselves with 20 wounds and toughness 11, probably. You're 4 up and vulnerable save, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it also works obviously in melee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not like Imperial Knights, which are for some reason they still cannot tilt their shields down to their legs and prevent guys from punching into them.
Okay.
So first thing I'm going to do, the Misericordia attacks this guy, 5 attacks, and I will use the sustained hits kata just because I want to utilize my full reroll to wound better than I want the lethal hits. So 3 hits and 5s to wound. No, it's 6s to wound because I'm strength 5, I think. So 2 wounds at AP 2.
Okay.
So 1 wound.
Okay. 19 left.
19 left. The process has started. And now the spears will strike if there are 15 attacks. So I'm gonna roll 1-6, which is gonna cover that one. Did I roll that?
Yeah, you rolled that one.
Okay, so 1 extra hit. And I'm gonna roll 2 wounds on 5s. And this one. Okay, and I'm gonna reroll that. Okay, so 3 war. I have 10 wounds from the spears into you.
Okay. 10 wounds.
Ooh. Okay. So that's a lot.
A lot. We'll say it is what, 7? So 14?
Yes, if it's 7 dice, it's 14 damage.
Yes. 14.
So it's 5 left.
5 wounds left.
And now the shields, which is 4 guys with shields, 20 attacks. So 20 attacks, 6s pop extra. So this 2 6s are going to cover for these 2 ones, and this one is going to go away. And I need 5s because I'm strength 6 and you're T11. Okay, re-rolling. Okay, so good amount of wounds. So 5, 10, 13.
13.
And we still have a Blade Champion if that's
Dead. Is it, how many damage each?
1. So it's you're on 1 left.
1 left. 1, 2, 3.
1. So do you want to reroll that?
No.
Well, there's just 1 character left, so it's up to you.
I think he's dead anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so does he blow up?
That's correct.
Yes. Oh.
What's his deadly demise, I wonder?
Let's see.
D6 plus 2 mortals.
4.
4, okay, so 4 up shrugs. So 2 wounds suffered. There was one wounded guy on one wound, which that's probably...
Yeah, this was...
So there was one shield, which I will now kill, and then one wound will overspill onto another shield. And I'm going to consolidate closer to the objective. So 8 attacks with my Alaris, who are trying to carve the end of the devilfish. 6s will be good, and we rolled 2. It's actually a good roll. And they're hitting on 3s because X's are somehow unwieldy. And I'm wounding on 4s because they're T9, right?
T9, yep.
Yeah, 4s to wound. And thankfully rerolling all those missed opportunities. Okay, not bad. So it's 6 wounds, just AP1.
4s.
And that's 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Is that 3?
4 left.
4 left, okay. Did not crack that one open, but that's only fair. We've killed enough this turn. So that was my movement, charge, everything phases, my turn. And I have successfully performed, I think, all of the 3 objectives. So if you control 2 or more objective markers, no man's land, yes. At the end of each turn, I do control opponent's deployment zone objective, and I will defend my stronghold unless Med pulls a miracle out of his pocket. So we'll see. The Devilfish attacks, how could we forget?
They all met.
Okay.
Nice.
The Devilfish said, don't worry about me, guys, I'm fine, even without fighting. So this is what Matt has drawn.
We have no prisoners. Was the new card that was drawn. Still have area denial and tempting target.
Which, do you want maybe to get rid of them and draw new stuff?
Yeah, we'll get rid of these ones.
Okay, so we'll draw 2 new. Yeah, so behind the lines, not good. Engage as well, because you just don't have the fast units to go far enough. No prisoners is possible this turn.
True. Face.
The moment phase, what did you do? You fall back with the Devilfish?
Yeah, Bleachers came out, fell back with the Devilfish. The crisis suits moved over a bit.
As far as possible away from all that mad crazy killing over there.
And then these guys
stayed still. Just to be as efficient in the last hurrah of shooting. Okay, makes sense. And you scored 5 for primary, right? You have 5 now, and I scored 10 for primary in the last turn for controlling 2 objectives.
Yes.
You go ahead with the shooting.
Okay, so we will do... Them.
So Pathfinders are going to guide the Alaris. So it's against the Alaris for the broadsides?
Yes.
XV88 broadsides.
So hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Nice. 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 wounds.
5.
Okay. Can I roll yours?
Yes.
Thank you. 4s. Ooh. Wait, it's 6. Right? I rolled 1 more. Did I?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you rolled 1 more. So we could just get rid of.
Okay, yeah, sure. So 1, 2, 3, d6 plus 1, right?
Yes.
So I rolled them 1 by 1. That's 1 Alaris, and probably 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh no, they're gone. Killed without mercy. So the Pathfinder is going to guide as well for the remaining 4 suits. Commander and the 3 suits of the Crisis team into the Alaris, I assume, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my 2 CP for -1 damage. So I have no CP left. You're hitting on 3s, right?
Yes.
Okay, so no 2s.
2s. But because they're guided, they get an additional 2.
Yeah, because they're with the enhancement.
Yes.
Is it second other round still, right?
Yep, second other round.
And 3s necessary.
3s. Okay.
And I'm gonna use yours, if you don't mind. Okay, not bad. So just 2 fails, and that's gonna kill a guy because it's exactly 4 damage. So I'm gonna get rid of him. He is gonna go back to the ships in the teleportarian. So 2 more shots of the plasma from the commander into them.
2s.
2s hits, and 3s. So gonna kill another guy. Let's kill him, the guy with the banner. And the high output burst cannon. 8 shots.
8 shots, yep. Hitting on 2s.
Explosions.
So an additional
2?
4.
4. Because they're guided, yes. And
Wounding on your T6?
I'm T6. T7 actually.
Okay. 5s. So 3 AP0.
3 AP0. Thank you. 2. 2's fine. So just 3 guys remaining. Plasmas were relatively efficient, but we still have some oomph in that unit still. What is next?
We'll do the
Pathfinders?
Yeah, we'll do the Pathfinders.
So they're carabines and the rifles.
Yes.
We'll do start with rifles.
We'll do the rifles.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s since they stood still.
Okay. 2 hits.
2 hits.
No explosions yet because it's around
2. And then 3s. So 1 invuln.
1 invulnerable save, thank you. Damage, whatever.
3.
3. So 2 damage, 2 left on the guy.
Okay. Then carbines.
Carbines.
So there's 7 dudes.
7 dudes left.
14.
So 14.
14.
Hitting on 3s? No.
4s.
4s because they're not guided. By no one.
Then 5s.
5s, yeah. T7. Toughness Rhino, 8th edition. 5. Okay.
5.
So 1 wound, 1 guy and 1 wound remaining.
Cool.
1.
Then we have the blast. Yeah.
You mean the blasters of the...
Blasters of those guys.
Can anyone guide them?
No. Because the Devilfish fell back.
And you cannot guide with someone who fell back.
He has to be eligible for
to shoot. Yeah. So breachers, 20 shots. Hitting on 3s. Not bad. Good shooting. 2. Not 2.
Oh, 2.
And 17 hits. And wounding on 5s because I'm T7. Okay.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 6. So that's 5. 81, right?
Yes.
And 1 wound suffered, and I don't think I have cover here, right? Because you can probably see my entire squad from the perspective of the breachers. It's your call.
Can't you not get above a 3?
When you are 3+8.
When you're 3.
I'm 2+.
Okay.
So we'll check about. Yeah, so because that Alaris model, which was the wounded guy, is not visible to every attacking model in the breacher squad, then I technically can claim cover on him, and then the 2+ will be actually a save, considering that there's nothing that grants them ignoring cover, I assume, right? Because they're not guided by a marker life unit.
Correct.
Okay, they don't have like an inbuilt ignore cover.
No.
Okay, they only have like a drone with them that gives them -1 to wound, right?
Yes, for ranged attacks.
And nothing that ignores cover.
No.
Okay. So because Matt has killed my squad of Alaris, he gets 2 points for this, and that's pretty much it. So you probably want to discard behind any lines, I assume, because you will get a command point for it. So
I think I only got one
command point.
One command point for the game.
No, for battle round.
I thought you could only do the discard thing once.
No, you can only change the card once. You can only spend 1 CP to change the card once.
Okay.
But you can discard a card every turn.
Got it.
You can only get 1 CP a battle round because of any abilities you might have. So you can do both the Ethereal and the discard the card. But the ability itself can be used multiple times.
Okay.
So my movement phase, I've drawn 3 cards which require me to nominate units and not do something, which generally Custodians don't like, but in this particular case I have some options. So I am not doing the investigate signals because that's not easy for me to get into the corners. Instead I'm going to do deploy, teleport, homer, and cleanse. So cleanse, I'm going to nominate that squad of Alaris to do on this objective, and also one of the dreadnoughts on the center objective. To get the max for it, and deploy teleport homer I'm gonna do with the second dreadnought in the center. I've advanced forward with the wardens and moved back with the dreadnoughts to be on the objective in the center. They just moved forward to engage the broadsides, which are gonna overwatch me now, and the Alaris also moved closer to the infantry. And go ahead. So 6.
6.
1 hit.
1.
And it's already third battle round.
Yes.
So it's 2 hits. 2 wounds, which one is devastating.
Yep.
So first we're gonna do the invulnerable save on the regular wounds. Saves and the mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
4.
Oh, 4, sorry.
Yeah.
4 mortal wounds, 4 up shrugs. That's the
Nice.
okay, that's not friendly. Custodians, please fail something.
Then the plasma.
Plasma, nothing. Okay. Not a lot of luck for you today on the overwatching part. Let's do shooting. So we're gonna put my dreadnoughts. I cannot shoot because they're doing actions. The infantry here, they can shoot, so they will put everything they have into the broadsides. Probably, yes, from them into the broadsides, hitting on 2s, and wounding on 5s, rerolling because I'm on the objective. No wounds yet. Okay, not bad. So it's 5 wounds at AP1.
Wounds AP1.
Oh, 1 damage, 2 wounds, which
Goes to 4.
okay. And the wardens are gonna put all the shots they have into the further squad of the pathfinders. The pathfinders, not the. So 14 shots into the pathfinders and wounding on 3s. Okay, so you owe me 8 wounds, AP1. Pathfinders are in a bit of a trouble.
5s.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Not a bad roll. 4 guys.
4 guys.
Okay. The Alaris, this guy who can see the Pathfinder is going to put everything into them, and the 2 remaining Alaris are going to fire into the broadside. So the D6 blast shots of the ballistas, so 7 into the Pathfinders, 2s. There are no characters there, so unfortunately we're not going to be rerolling, but still winning on 3s, so 5 at AP1.
AP1.
Into Pathfinders. So they are 4 up save now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 guys left. So 3 guys left and 3 guys dead. And 2 shots of the spear into them, and 1 wound. So 1 AP1 again. Okay, 1 guy. And the 2d6 ballistas grenade launchers into the broadsides, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, and rerolling because you're a vehicle. So 2 wounds AP1. Saved. And the spears, 3 hits. No wounds. 1 wound, AP1.
Nope.
1 damage 2. How many wounds is each?
8 total.
8 total, okay.
10 because of the shield drills.
10 each?
Yes.
What? Wow. So that's the shooting. I'm gonna charge. They're gonna charge obviously into the broadsides, and my Alaris are gonna charge into the squad of breachers. And that's it for me. Do you want to? Oh, you've already overwatched.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna just. So the Alaris have successfully moved in. So did the Custodian Guard. They are still 1 guy on the objective. And fortunately, I didn't roll as high so that I can actually get him into base to base with anyone else. So he was able to stay back slightly in order to get me the full rerolls to wound. I think at least that's legal to do like that. And we're gonna do all of our attacks now into the broadsides.
T6.
T6. Okay. So hitting on 2s. I am probably gonna do explosions again. So 4 1s and 3 6s, so only 1 missed. And 3 is rerolling. So all wounds, which is 5, 10, 14 wounds.
14?
From the spears, yeah, from 3 spears. Forced to save, which is damage to each. Not a bad roll.
5. Okay.
That was a save.
Oh, that was a save.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
you failed 6. So it's 2 will kill 1 guy, and 4 will go onto another. So he has 2 wounds remaining, if I am correct, with 10 wounds each. Yeah, so actually 2 guys died because 1 will finish off the wounded guy and 5 will kill a fresh one. And then we have all of our attacks from the Sentinel Blades and also the character. We'll see if they can finish off the remaining guy. Hitting on 2s. 6s pop 2 extra hits. And wounding on their strength 6 and your T 6, right?
Yep.
So 4s with rerolls. Okay, so 3 missed. That's 12, 14 wounds. AP2. Okay, so that's 1 damage each, so it's not as scary.
Okay. 5, 6.
6 wounds suffered.
4 left.
Okay, then Misericordia attacks from the banner. He's alive still, so yeah. So 4 hits. And 5s to wound. Not bad, a very good Misericordia. And very sharp Misericordia. 3 wounds, 82. So 1 more wound. He's 3 left.
3 left.
And then the Blade Champion will strike with his Victus profile. Victus is 5 attacks at strength 6. So 4 hits. And wounded on 4s. And I don't think I get rerolls. At least I'm not sure. So Blade Champion also gets the reroll from the squad. So 3 wounds, AP 3. And each is damage 3. So you need 5s. Oh, so do you have a command point? You have actually passed all but 1. So if you reroll that successfully, then he'll survive on 3 wounds.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. Oh, okay. So he actually managed to keep that remaining broadside alive. Okay. So then we'll move on to the Alaris. They have spears, so that's 15 attacks, and they will be hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s. 6s will pop extra, so no misses. They add 2, and they will be killing on 2s. They're dead, yes. Well, unless you, what's your save? Wait.
4.
Oh, wait, they're AP 2 actually, so you have a 6 up save. Yeah, I was too quick to judge. So that's actually 15 wounds, I think. I think so, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Yes. Unfortunately, they are no longer with us. 3 attacks from the Pathfinders that I consolidated into.
All hit.
All hit?
6s.
Oh, 2 wounds. Wow. Are you killing the Lars? Okay. That was a very lucky strike with what do you think the guy used? Like the butt of his rifle. Okay. That was 1 in a million 1 in a billion chance probably, that he used it well. And the broadside, he can strike him back into my squad. Hitting on 5s, 2 hits.
Wounding on 4s, 1. AP
4s,
0.
okay. AP 0, so 2s, no, fine. And in my cards, I have successfully performed Deploy Teleport Homer in the center for 3 points, and Cleanse, I did 2 points, so I'll get full 5. Because I did it here and over there with the Dreadnought. Okay, and the Investigate Signals I'm gonna discard, so I'm gonna get a command point. So after a while we thought, and we counted some points on the Custodians side and the Tau side. So Tau currently only have 7 points, and because they lost both of the objectives, so Alaris have now overtaken that objective over there, and also the objective over here is still under Custodians control, as are all the other ones in the No Man's Land and in my deployment zone. So Custodians are currently on 52 points, and Tau on 7, as I said, and there's probably no realistic way for Tau to get back into the game because they don't have the range to really get to those further objectives. The Wardens are probably the toughest squad you can imagine, and my not as tough squad is still alive with quite a lot of models. So they have like 8 models there left. So probably not realistically possible to get back with this, and I think the reason here was because Custodians got a couple of really lucky turns of rolling dice. I was hoping that it's going to be a more balanced game because there was less terrain on the table, but it seems that just because I got that first turn charge into the devilfish and was close enough here and was threatening all that stuff over here, that's what probably spelled the doom for Tal. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I think that first turn, good advances, good charge rolls.
I rolled a 6 on the advance, which is unlikely even with a reroll. And also the deployment really did help because we got the search and destroy deployment, so I was a bit closer to the devilfish, plus I rolled a 10-inch charge in the first turn, as well as the 6-inch advance. Would you change something if you could in the beginning?
Maybe just put the devilfish back farther.
A bit further, yeah.
But
I also did not anticipate being able to charge in the first turn. I moved around the corner and then I was like, oh,
yeah.
it looks a bit closer than I thought. I did not expect it to go this way. What was your favorite unit, if any?
I think probably the crisis suits.
Yeah, because they're very survivable and they're very fast, which I think the Tau here really liked some maybe deep striking stuff, because those objectives where they really weren't threatened, especially those like 4 sisters on the objective, you could have easily gotten rid of them, I think, with maybe, I don't know what Tau have in terms of like cheap deep striking units, apart from Vespids.
True. Yeah, I think maybe just deep striking the crisis team.
Oh, maybe the crisis team itself, but then you don't need
you don't have a whole squad.
And then you don't need the commander, the Coldstar, because why do you need the movement if you you would probably change him into an enforcer or crisis XV8 one. Yeah, maybe deep striking them would be a good idea. And I don't really know what else can help Tal in that sense. Probably Vespids. If they still can deep strike, I think they should be able to. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do for Tal. And the Custodians obviously are very good now. And even though this list was far from optimized, like you would never have so many shields in the squad. You would have more spears. Dreadnoughts they're fun, but they're not nearly as efficient as you can get for the points. For Custodians, the axes for Alaris are a joke. You don't really want to run them, you want to run spears, and a bunch of other things in the list that were not optimized, but Custodians are still extremely powerful and very efficient for their points. They should be a bit more expensive, I think. We'll see what GW do about that in September during the next balanced desolate. And that was it, guys. Matt, thank you for the game. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we will see you in the next one.